world news. I'm sure you're aware of that. But I like the fact that you just stayed silent, just let everyone carry on, say what they want to say, make whatever narratives they want to make. But obviously, when you was in Saudi last time, you went across for a week or so to spar Tyson to help him prepare for Usyk. And obviously the stories that broke out of that. So I just want to know, like, when you first heard about this story saying, oh, Jai Opetaia has dropped Tyson Fury and he's been kicked out the camp and he's left the camp or whatever, all this crazy shit that came out that I know your team and Tyson's team have said it didn't happen, it's bullshit. But I just want to get your reaction to what was going through your mind when you saw that first come out.
It was annoying, you know what I mean? It pissed me off because, it was such a positive thing, and I feel like it could have continued to be positive, and we could work together in the future and stuff like that. And then people that have no clue and they were not there, like, they're just making up complete lies. You know what I mean? They're just for clickbait. They're just trying to make themselves look good by spreading rumors. I felt like it was ridiculous, but unfortunately, that's what social media is sometimes. It can be a good place, but at the same time, it can be a place full of shit and negative. But, we didn't take nothing negative from it. You know what I mean? The only negative was the rumor spread, but everything else was positive. You know what I mean? The experience was positive. The sparring was positive. We went there, we learned, my team learned, and it was just a great experience, and I'm grateful for the experience. And if I wasn't fighting on the same card, on the same show, preparing for Breeders, I would have stayed longer. I would have stayed the whole camp, you know what I mean? But I had to think about myself. I had to think about my own preparation, you know what I mean? I'm fighting for a world title as well. So, I'm not fighting a 6'9" fighter. So it's just a complete different style of what I have to do. So that's the real reason we left, is just because we had to sort of think of our own camp. So I didn't feel like that was a bad thing, and it is what it is.
Yeah, a lot of people, obviously, that's what that came out afterwards. People are saying, well, if you went there, should you took sparring partners with you, or why was it an afterthought? Just your response to them, people suggesting that.
There was a bit of miscommunication. You know what I mean? We got told there was going to be other fighters there that didn't make it, and then when we rocked up, but it is what it is. These things happen. You know what I mean? Not everything goes to plan. And to be honest, it's no one else's fucking business. You know what I mean? Like, it's my camp and Fury's camp. I don't know why everyone's got to stick their 2 cents in, like what they say even matters. You know what I mean? Like, everyone's a professional fucking boxing coach and, knows how to do camps. Who are you? Where's your world titles? You know what I mean? Everyone becomes a professional. So, man, it's all outside noise. Honestly, none of it even matters. And the people that are saying it, who are they? You know what I mean? Fucking writing comments on Facebook. It's good to have their support, and they are invested in the sport. You know what I mean? And I love and respect that. But they're just trying to, there's a lot of people trying to put a negative thing on something it's fine. You know what I mean? They've blown it into a thing that doesn't even matter. So it is what it is. We live and we learn, and we're just pushing forward.
Definitely, man. The words of Tyson Fury, for the 2% that are out there, Dave from Dagenham and Steve from Stevenage, just confirm you didn't drop Tyson Fury, and that was just a false rumor.
Yeah, it was a false rumor. I never dropped him.
There you go.
We had a good spar. You know what I mean? It was good.
Did you kind of...
And those are the many words of Jai Opetaia. Jai Opetaia broke silence, okay, as he cleared up rumors in a very aggressive way. Like, hey, it's nobody's effing business about what goes on in my camp. Who are the guys that's spreading rumors? Who are they? What do they know? Were they there? No, they weren't. You know what I mean? No, I never dropped Tyson Fury in sparring, and the only reason I left sparring with Tyson Fury is because I had to prepare for Marius Breidis. Which, how was he going to prepare with Tyson Fury to Marius Breidis? So that made a lot of sense. Okay, and let me counterpunch. Okay. I'm listening to Jai Opetaia. Good bloke. I'm listening to his frustration. It's almost like, hey, what is this? I'm tired of hearing this. So here it is. My question is to Jai Opetaia, why did you wait 2 months to have an interview? Shout out to King Boxing Media, okay? Boxing King Media. Sorry. They have contacts, British channel that can get in touch with pretty much everyone. And my only question is, why did it take them 2 months? That's my only question, because, I understand people's in camp, they're in sparring, they're in this, they're in that, and they heard it. And this is what I think. Okay, I think what happened in this situation is when Jai Opetaia heard that, hey, I heard you did a number on Tyson Fury. I think they liked it until it got negative. I think they heard enough of it for the narrative of everything to go down. Then it was like, okay, this shit's gone too far. That's what I believe. That's what I think that happened. I think, okay, it turned for the worse, not for the better. Because, man, Jai Opetaia put a whooping on the WBC the current WBC heavyweight champion. I don't think they had a problem with that. If something that was leaked or whatever, but him being dropped or whatever, and then he leaves, but he gets kicked out because he's doing too well against Tyson Fury. I think at that time that should have been worthy to correct. Like, no, Tyson Fury did a good job with me and I did a good job with Tyson Fury, and it's nobody else's business anyway. Instead of wait 2 months. And then this is what I think that happened. It's April. That fight's supposed to have happened last month. Okay. So 2 months ago, back in March or late February. Matter of fact, let me see exactly when that happened. Okay, let's see. February 2nd. So early February, Tyson Fury gets cut, if you guys can remember. And that wasn't by Jai Opetaia. And I debunked those rumors because I'm like, no, Jai Opetaia was gone. And I think what ended up happening was when he left, those rumors started. And I'm pretty sure he knew what those rumors are, or he heard those rumors. And I think what happened, just kind of similar to Joey DeWaco, like you like the idea of you busting up someone, even if it happened or not, you still getting buzz, okay? Because Tyson Fury was training for the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world, including 7 belts. So yes, his name was being mentioned, all right? So I don't think that was a bad thing at the time. I think what happened as soon as he got cut, then people drug his name in there. And then I think, oh, you know what? This shit's gone too far. It's went too far now. Because I wasn't the one that cut him. And, and I could understand Jai Opetaia because I wouldn't want anybody lying on me either. Like, no, that wasn't me. And I've got people inboxing me, man, that was Jai Opetaia. Look at the tattoos. I'm like, no, those tattoos don't add up, bro. Because I seen Jai Opetaia's pattern of his tattoos. That wasn't him. That was another guy. In fact, 2 days later, maybe a day later, the guy that came for, I think it's Smakisi, I think it is, was the guy that did that. I think that was his name. He was the guy that opened up Tyson Fury's face, supposedly with an elbow or whatever. But, he's the one that made the cut on Tyson Fury in preparation for Alexander Usyk. So they had to stop training camp. It wasn't Jai Opetaia. But I understand Jai Opetaia is, breaking silence now. My only question is, what the hell took him so long? You know what I mean? Because it's like he could have said, well, look, he could have put on like, hey, he could have went on social media himself. He got a Twitter account, I'm sure. He could have said, hey, all these are false. I don't know where this is coming from, yada, yada, yada. He could have done that from jump. That's my only issue with Jai Opetaia, because Jai Opetaia could have shut that shit down then. Like, no, that didn't happen. Tyson Fury's a good champion, and you know how that goes. When they're sparring, and they are brought in to spar, and and he's about the same height as Usyk. So when those guys, with his speed and size, and those guys are brought in, they're getting paid. So that's extra revenue on top of their fight purse. You know what I mean? Everyone, you have to respect the hustle of boxing. It's the school of hard knocks, so you get in where you fit in. So when someone that's training for a fighter and you fit the bill, you're that crash dummy, you're that stunt double, you're that look-alike or whatever, they're going to send you over there and pay you for emulating that fighter that they're getting prepared for. That's how it works. So I know Jai Opetaia was like, oh, wait a minute. I don't want people to think that I got something to do with these rumors. So I think he could have cleared himself by simply saying 2 fucking months ago, hey, I didn't drop Tyson Fury. You know what I mean? And for the record, ain't nobody's business what we do, but that didn't happen. Just letting you guys know. That could have happened. That's my only issue with him. But now all the other stuff, dead on. I could understand it. It's believable. I get it. But I don't understand why it took him 2 months to do it. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Jai Opetaia aggressively breaking silence on Tyson Fury and his sparring experience with Tyson Fury. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!